Hey everyone, Sky here to discuss The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest, starring Michael Nyqvist, Noomi Rapace, Lena Andre, Anika Halen, and Andres Albaum, forgive me if I said that wrong, and directed by Daniel Alfredson. Let's just get straight into this movie, shall we, ladies and gents? This movie opens minutes after The Girl Who Played with Fire ended, with Lisbeth Salander, returned by Noomi Rapace, lying in a paramedic bed on the way to the hospital after she got shot by her father, and I liked the opening much better than last week's movie. Mikael Blomkvist, returned by Michael Nyqvist, orders Lisbeth a lawyer against the people who either raped or wronged her. Why? Because Mikael knows about her hard life in the last movie, and I like the fact that Mikael cares about Lisbeth. Those are the only two characters I can care about, just like in the first film, and unlike the last film. The blonde tall guy who Lisbeth's half brother, I found out his name was Ronald Niederman, and that becomes a real problem that I can't remember the fucking name in this entire 2.5 hour movie. That is really a bad sign that I don't care for these characters. I'm just gonna say it now, guys. This is a boring film. It's 2.5 hours, and I'm thinking, while watching the movie, nothing's happening to the point that I'm bored out of my fucking mind. I wanted to turn the damn thing off at 50 minutes into the movie. It's so boring, but I had to suck it up for the show. I don't understand what's happening or why it's happening in this movie. Mikael is following a man, which I don't understand what the fuck's going on. At one point, it starts at the train station, and they go to a restaurant, and I can't follow what the fuck's going on. And I've said it in the first film that I can't follow movies with subtitles very well on the movie, and it pains me because I want to like these movies better than I do, but it's just very hard for me. Ronald Niederman tossing a guy and his bicycle over in the water and kills him off. Even when the guy offers him bread, that doesn't make any sense to me. This whole movie doesn't make any goddamn sense to me anyways. So what the fuck is the point? A man goes to Lisbeth, and it's a man who treated Lisbeth so poorly at one point he says she bit her finger off when they got to know each other in the past. Lisbeth goes to court with the man who remains nameless and sues him. By the end of the movie, she wins. I wish they've gotten there sooner than that, but this movie is lazy writing. Erica, who I believe is Mikael's girlfriend, gets her glass broken in her apartment broken in, and she and Mikael go to a restaurant called Samir's, and next thing you know, a bad guy comes in to shoot up either Mikael and Erica or the whole restaurant. It's never said, and I was really getting annoyed by this movie. They arrest the man who treated Lisbeth poorly in the past for child pornography, but Lisbeth is free with life sentence. Now, I was very confused. How is she free and with life sentence? I'm not an expert with court laws. This was very confusing to me. Mikael and Erica are back together as a couple and working together, which is a happy ending, but Lisbeth fights Ronald Niederman until Lisbeth nails him to the ground, and by nailing I mean nail gun, and she almost kills Niederman, but she instead gets him arrested with some gang, which was funny in a poor way. Lisbeth and Mikael remain friends by the end of this movie, and I hate to say we'll never see their friendship grow because I don't give a damn. Now it's time for the rating. I'll give this movie a 3.5 out of 10. This movie is confusing, boring, hard to follow, and hard to watch. I'm very disappointed in the Swedish trilogy so far. But let's try it again, but this time in English. And it's a shame, and I can't recommend the Swedish version to anyone, unless if you're a big movie buff or something like myself. So I'd like to thank you guys for joining me, and next week I will be back with the remake of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. And until next time, Have a good one.